Happy moving day! Oh my gosh. It is 8:20 in the morning and I already have had a very chaotic morning. Oh my gosh. I actually have been moving things all week long, but today is like the big day. We've got movers coming in 20 minutes. I'm on my way to Chick-fil-A to go get breakfast, and I want to get like a little bit of food for the movers in case they want it. We're using Black Lion. My old roommate, actually, her fiance owns this company. They do moves and trash removals and a whole bunch of other things all around like the Nashville area, and I'm really excited to be using them. Black Lion, I'll link their Instagram. I think that's the main source of contact and communication you can get them through, and their Facebook page. I'll link that in the description if any of you are in the Nashville area and need some movers, because they are great. And like Andrew, he's the owner, he's awesome. So I'm excited and happy to be able to give them some business. But that is what's happening. This morning was crazy because one, I had to get Rambo all settled, which moving with a dog is like a completely different layer that I didn't really anticipate. Everything with the dog has been different. It's all great, but it's definitely a lot more than I expected. And then I had switched my electric service account to the new address. And when I did it, I stopped my old address for today, thinking like, okay, I'm moving. Yeah. Not really thinking about the fact that they were going to literally shut everything off like immediately today. So I woke up to absolutely no power, and because of that, I couldn't even get out of my garage. So, oh, it's really dark. So I had to sit on the phone with them and ask them to turn the power back on, which was kind of funny. I mean, not funny. I was really stressed. I thought it was going to take a while, but luckily they did some magic and it just turned right back on. So I had to deal with that this morning, and I was planning to like pack my car, take a whole load over to the house before the movers even came. But last night, I don't think I fell asleep until like 1 o'clock. I don't know why I could not fall asleep. Today kind of feels like the first day of school, more so than Christmas, but also like Christmas where you just can't really sleep that well. And I was up multiple times in the night too, so I didn't sleep well. So I let myself sleep a little bit more this morning. I still got up at like 7:30, and it's like whatever, I'll just do a load when they're moving all the big stuff. So that is kind of what I'm doing. Well, not kind of, that is what I'm doing. So hopefully I can make it back in 20 minutes before they show up. So we will see, but I am so excited. Today is finally here. I feel like it's come so fast, but also has taken forever to get here too at the same time. I have been thinking about this day for so long, and I just cannot wait to finally be in the same place and to start making it feel like a home. So yeah, anyways, I have no idea what today is going to look like in terms of chaos and just getting things done. So I will try and check in as soon as I can, but this vlog might be a little bit all over the place, slash like turned into a weekend video. I don't even know. So, okay, see you later. Okay guys, you can see the moving truck pulling away. Just finished up at my house. It's 9:23, so they got here at probably like 8:50. I would say that took 30 minutes, which is so worth the money. I think it was like $200 per hour based off of the truck we got. And I just, for all of our big things, all of the heavy things, everything to be moved in 30 minutes and I barely had to lift a finger. I did put some things in my truck, but like, oh, that is just so worth it. I've never had movers before. I've always moved by myself on my own. And I think it would have taken all day with like 12 trips back and forth between my mattress and my dresser and the couch and all the big pieces of furniture. So have it done in all one fell swoop. They're going to Hunter's house right now and grabbing his mattress and his larger pieces of furniture. And then we're all going to meet at the house and they'll dump everything. So by the time everything is said and done, I will say all that large moving will probably take an hour and a half, which is just insane to me. I'm just so grateful and so glad that we were able to use them. And it has just like kept so much stress off of my plate in terms of today. So yeah, that's an update. I'm going to drive over to the new house and start unloading my car and meet them over there. And then I'll just have a couple other random things to grab here, like cleaning out the fridge and whatnot. Our lease is not up until September 4th, so I still have this house for an entire month. And next week I have to come back here to do a final walkthrough with the property management, and they like go over all the things we need to like fix before we move out. And so I think everything that I have left here, it's just like random miscellaneous stuff that like I'm not gonna touch or need. And sorry, I'm trying to get my lip gloss. And so I think I'm not even gonna worry about that. I'm just gonna grab Rambo and bring him over to the house. I don't even know, he's freaking out in the house because he could hear and like knew we were moving. Even last night I like packed up a lot of my room and just slept on the floor with the mattress, and he was kind of like, what the hell? But I did let him sleep with me last night. Usually he sleeps in his crate, but because the mattress was on the floor and my room was just like a mess, I was like, you know what, we're gonna have a little sleepover last night in the house. So anyways, I'm jacked up and I'm rambling, and I'm gonna go drive over to the house. I got you a treat. You're gonna be so excited. These are gonna be special, okay? Special occasions. Oh God, they stink. Go to your place. Hi guys, I am back. What a long day it's been. Holy shit. It's 4:15. I'm so hungry, but I've just been trying to get everything done and I haven't even honestly thought about eating. But I wanted to give a huge Costco haul. I just got back and it honestly wasn't as bad as I was expecting. I also went to Marshall's, so if I have time, I'll give you a haul of the things I got there too. Hunter has a friend in town and they went golfing, which honestly worked out because I just love to do this stuff by myself. Like, I go into my own little world. I love it so much. I was saying, if I could do this like every single week with all the time in the world and all the money in the world, I could home shop like as a living. It's just so, it's so much fun. It just brings me so much joy. But anyways, I want to give you a Costco haul of everything we got. Obviously, since we just moved, we were stocking up on a lot of basics. Last us months. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it lasts us into the new year. So anyways, let me show you everything that I got from Costco. Starting off with a big bag of bully sticks. These are $18 for 12, which if you get them anywhere else, they can be so expensive. I've never given him this brand before, so we'll see how it does, but they're the large ones, so they'll also last him a long time to chew on, and he just absolutely loves them. So these are going to become a Costco staple. So for the dog, I got a giant bag of sweet potato treats. We are really cracking down on the training now that we're both in the same place and in the same house. I feel like the consistency is just going to make everything so much easier, and with that we need like high reward treats other than just kibble. So I got these. He likes sweet potato. I've given him other sweet potato treats before, so honestly he'll eat anything. This is like a huge bag. It's filled all the way up to here, and I'm pretty sure it was only like $20, which again, I just feel like with the amount you get and how much it costs, it's just such a steal. So hopefully those last a long time. They freaking better. Food wise, I tried not to get too much because I didn't have any recipes in mind, and if I don't have recipes in mind, I end up impulse buying a lot, and I don't want to be doing that. So I only got a few things. I did get this pack of Siete mild taco seasoning. I buy this almost on a weekly basis, and when I saw that they had a 6-pack of this for $9, one of these at Publix is like $3. I just couldn't pass it up, and I knew this was something that can just sit on the shelf and be used anytime we need it. So I knew this was worth spending the money on right now. Also, for proteins, you just literally can't go wrong. And now that I am also having to cook for a boy, I've never done that before. And I know he eats more, and just like cooking for 2 in general, I'm gonna have to learn how to like portion everything out and how much I'm gonna need to buy. So I figured starting off with Costco proteins would be a good idea and see how long that lasts us. So I got these Amy Lou chicken meatballs. I've had these so many times before. There are so many in here, and they're really, really good. I feel like sometimes frozen / pre-made meatballs can be a little dry. These are always super moist and go well with a lot of things. So this will be one protein for this week's meals. And then I also just got a 3-pack of their lean grass-fed ground beef. I've never looked at this before, just again because I was always shopping for one person, but this was $25 for 3 like good grass-fed ground beef packs, and I think I usually pay like $12 for one. I just, again, I'm gonna save multiple times, cannot get over the prices, and especially if you are shopping for multiple people, how much it's worth it to just spend the extra in the moment, and you end up saving so much money in the long run. This was my only, well, I had a couple impulse buys, but it really wasn't that bad. This is the Ithaca jalapeno lime hummus. I love this stuff, and it was $6 for a large container of this, which again is a steal. So I just grabbed this and want to have this for snacks with veggies this week. I haven't been buying snacks recently, but I find myself getting hungry in like the middle of the day, so I want to make healthier snack choices. So that's why I got that. I got this bottle of olive oil. It's an Italian olive oil. I've never seen it before, but it was reasonably priced. And I have that really nice olive oil that I got from Italy and brought back, but I don't want to use that for cooking. That's like for really special stuff. And so I got this bottle to fill those containers with so we can have some cooking olive oil. And then this was my other impulse purchase, but I feel like I deserve it, is a bottle of Oyster Bay. You just can't beat the price again at Costco for $11 freaking dollars. So worth it. So those were the food items. On to household things. I did get another pack of razors. If you guys don't get your razors from Costco, I don't know what you're doing. This is a pack of 12 heads. I, again, think when I buy a pack of this, it lasts me at least 3 or 4 months, and it's $20. And there was a point where I just didn't want to go to Costco because this was the only thing I needed, so I was buying individual razors, and those were like $12 a razor. So again, just such a steal and so worth the amount at the time. Like, it just is gonna last me so long. But we needed new sheets for a bed. I have a new mattress coming in the next couple of weeks for our primary bedroom. So in the meantime, we're gonna be sleeping on Hunter's bed, which is a queen. And we just needed a refresh with the sheets. So I found these at Costco. They were reasonably priced, and we're just gonna make do with what we have for like the next month or so before the mattress comes in, and then we'll really start ramping up the bedroom, but that's just like not a priority right now. So I just wanted to get like a cheap pair, and then also new sheets for when guests come. I got a big thing of Dawn dish soap. This is my favorite. It like squeezes all sudsy when it comes out, and then it's got 2 refillable dish spray things. This again will last forever. And then I just rebuy the big jug of Dawn dish soap once I have one of these containers and it just goes a really long way. Next, I got hand soap. We have 3 bathrooms in this house, 4 sinks. So this ended up working out perfectly. Limited time thing, there was a sign on it that said limited time Myers soap. I don't know if that's true. I've never seen them before, but it has 4 different scents: rose, mint, dewdrop, and hydrangea. Not very fall-y, but honestly, I'm not really a fan of fall scents for the most part anyways, so I'm gonna put these across all the bathrooms, and this just ended up being perfect, and I think it was like $12. Next, just a big thing of detergent for dishes. I really wish they had a more non-toxic one, but the only one they had is Blue Land, and I've tried those before, and they're nice knowing they're non-toxic, but they really don't clean things that well in my opinion, so I've just have defaulted to the Cascade. That's a really big bottle. And then I found this huge jug of laundry detergent. It's the Ecos plant-powered laundry detergent. It looks like it's supposed to be a little bit better for you. Again, they didn't have a ton of clean ingredient options when it came to this, so we're gonna try this, see how it does. It's also massive. It's magnolia and lily scent. I really want, now that we're having our own home together, like I always loved when families had their like signature scents, so I really want to come up with ours, and if I end up liking that, hopefully that can become ours. Kind of a weird thing to think about, but I just loved it when families had like their own scents and whatnot. Okay, next I got this huge pack of dish towels. We really needed them for the kitchen, and I'm pretty sure this was $10 for 8 of them, so this will be great. These things get destroyed, so I'm not too worried about them like looking nice or anything. Trash bags, always need. Bone broth, anytime I go to Costco, I always stock up on this. I love to use it for Rambo and making him like frozen popsicle things. I love to cook pasta and cook rice in bone broth, and sometimes even just drink it once it starts to get colder for some extra protein. So this is always a go-to purchase every time I go to Costco. I ended up getting this 6-piece bath hardware thing collection. We don't have any hardware for the bathrooms. There's no towel racks, there's no toilet paper holders. So I saw this there and it was $20 and just thought this would be a perfect kind of fill-in for what we need. I think Hunter's gonna have to screw it all in, but that's fine, you know? I don't need to do it, so we'll see. And if anything, I could just return it if we don't end up liking it, so. Last impulse purchase, but again, this is something I always pretty much get anytime I go to Costco, is their giant Zevia variety pack. Zevia is my favorite, like, healthier option of a soda. I've tried a bunch of them, and I always go back to Zevia. And every time I go, they add new flavors. So in this one, they have orange creamsicle and strawberry lemon burst, which I haven't tried those before. And then it also has root beer, cola, ginger ale, and their like Dr. Pepper version. I just love to have these kind of in the evening during dinner, or kind of like a midday pick me up. It's just fun to have a fun drink versus just like boring old water all the time, you know? 2 big things of peanut butter. One will be for us, one will be for Rambo. I want to make him, he has one of those popsicle tires and he loves them, but those refills are ridiculously expensive, and I looked up a recipe that you can make online, and it's super simple ingredients and seems really easy to do, and then you just stick them in the freezer. So we have a wedding in like a month, and my mom and grandma are gonna come and watch him while we go to that, and I want to try and prep a bunch of those popsicle pops for when they come, so they have easy access treats for him. So that was kind of my thinking on the extra peanut butter, because I'm not a big peanut butter eater all the time, but this will be mostly for Rambo. So that is everything I got from Costco, I think. Oh, I also got paper towels and toilet paper, but that's boring, so I'm not gonna show it. I'm gonna put this all away. Let me also show you what I got from Marshall's. I went to Marshall's for the extra little home things. I was gonna go to Target, and then I was like, you know what? I need to go to Marshall's. They have really good stuff. It's really inexpensive, and I feel like a lot of things surprise me, and oh my gosh, I need to start shopping there regularly. Their home stuff is so cute. There were so many other things I wanted to buy, but I just don't have like a vision or space for them yet, but I know I will be going back. So let me show you what I got from Marshall's really quick. Okay, like I said, we don't have any hardware in the bathrooms, so I got these toilet paper holders. I got 3 of them, but now that I'm realizing it, that set from Costco comes with one. So maybe I'll return one of these, but I just thought these were good because they could hold the toilet paper rolls and then you slide the toilet paper on there. And they were like $10. I got 2 baking sheets. I got a big one and a medium one because I didn't have any. My roommates at my previous house had these, so we needed them because I love to cook like bacon, and I guess not having them, I realized how much I actually do use them. Plus our oven is a built-in air fryer and we don't have an air fryer currently, so I figured this was gonna be really needed for any kind of air fryer meals that we use, because we'll be using the oven way more, I think, than we regularly do. Then I just got 2 basic white towels. We needed new ones for the bathroom. The ones I had were kind of gross and mangy now, and these were Calvin Klein. They're really soft, and they were $4.99. Just was like, holy shit. So I got those. Nothing too crazy. Some oven mitts for the baking pans, and then a bamboo dish brush. I try and avoid any plastic, so this one looked good, and I like ones that have like a longer handle because I don't like when my hands get all dirty in the sink and everything. So I got that. 2 sets of wooden utensils. I don't have any spoons or spatulas and stuff, so I wanted to get some wood ones also just to display on our countertops. That's the word I was looking for. I have some other ones on our registry that are stainless steel, but I just wanted to get some wood ones for the countertops because I thought they looked nice. And this was when I got really excited because I knew I needed to find a folder for them, but I wasn't like too worried about finding one today until I was looking at their vases, and I found this, and I am obsessed. I cannot wait. Once I'm done filming, I'm gonna put them all on the countertop because I'm just excited for this. It's the little things, you know, like it's really not that important. Look at this beautiful vase. The scalloping, the pottery detail, the colors. I am just realizing I am a brown texture neutral girly, and like that's okay. I have been trying to think of how I wanted to decorate this place and with colors and all of that stuff, and that's just not what I gravitate towards. So I'm fully embracing the brown aesthetic, and I don't really care, and that will forever be my aesthetic. So this vase I am just obsessed with. Like it's gonna look so good over here with everything else that I have. I cannot wait. And then putting these in this, it's just gonna come together so beautifully. And then the last thing I got, which I don't know if I'm more excited for this or that vase, this was like I just have to do it because I'm obsessed with it and I know I will have this for a while. I wanted a little lamp. I don't think I'm gonna end up putting it in the kitchen because we have like lights under here that light up, so I don't feel like it's necessary, but in my bathroom I want a really cute little lamp on my countertop, I think. And I found this one. Oh, I forgot to get a light bulb. Oops, whatever. Oh, I just am obsessed with her. Look at that marble texture. It's really heavy, honestly, but it's just so pretty, and even the color, size, shape of the lampshade, I just think putting this in my bathroom is gonna be beautiful. I'm so excited. $20. I just feel like that's a steal. And there were so many other things in there, like I said, that I wanted to buy, but I withheld myself. But I'm definitely going back. That is gonna be a main spot for me to be decorating. I'm happy with everything. I'm obviously on cloud 9 doing all this. I love this stuff. And I'm gonna go put this away and hopefully go get dinner soon because I am starving. Okay, I just wanted to show you. I put them all in here. I honestly think I need to get like a smaller jar in here to kind of keep them all together because they're kind of falling apart. And if I don't end up using this for the wood sills, I still will use this vase in other places because I just think it's beautiful. But I need to figure out how to get it all together because this is kind of what we're looking like. These knives will eventually go away, but I don't think, maybe it doesn't need to be over there. Maybe over here. I feel like that's a lot of wood. I think that actually looks better. I think that definitely looks better. We need to get this charger out of here too. And then I've got that cookbook that I put down there. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that there either. I think we're gonna keep this here for now. We'll see if it ends up changing, but I think that's what we're gonna do. So I just wanted to show you because it's so cute. I'm obsessed with it, and it matches these perfectly. Did you get your bully stick? Yeah, you love it? Oh gosh, that thing stinks. You still have a lot left. That's pretty good. This bed I also got, I put it in another video. It's off Chewy, and I love it. It's like a big furry donut bed. He's probably 65 pounds now. We think he's supposed to get up to like 100. So if you need size reference, this is the extra large, but I love it and I think it looks really good. And then also, I guess I didn't show what we've done so far. This is the couch that we put in here. Got it off Facebook Marketplace for $300. It was such a steal and it fits perfectly in this space. And then I think I'm gonna move that mirror. I don't necessarily love it, but we'll see. And then also this TV stand I really like. It's looking smaller on camera. I don't know. We need to see it with like the TV and everything. But I also got off Facebook Marketplace, and if I don't like it, I can just sell it again. And then I need to figure out what to do with this chair, but I'm thinking a big rug, obviously, a coffee table, 2 ottomans to kind of close the space in, and then that'll be like the dining area and everything. But at least the couch ended up perfect, which is what I was the most worried / excited about. I knew I really liked it, but I just wanted it to look good in here, and it does. So, yay. I look bad. What are you running around for? Yeah, I know. Okay. Oh, my hair looks crazy. I am curling my hair. It's Saturday. It's the next day. I ended up going out for a while. I don't know why Grandma was crying last night, which was really fun. I'm glad I saw everyone, but like, I'm just exhausted. I was so tired yesterday. But we are going to Hall's for brunch with some friends. It's a steakhouse here. They have another location, I know, in Charleston, but in Nashville, it's our favorite, by far our favorite steakhouse. And they have really good brunch and it's really cheap. So I need to quickly get ready for that because it's at 12 and it's currently 11:15. So, chaos. Absolute chaos is just what I'm saying this entire weekend is, but it's okay because it's all good chaos. So let's curl my hair. I put it in a braid because I slept with it wet, so it's all crazy. And I'm just gonna curl some pieces, and then we need to pick out an outfit, which I don't know what I'm gonna wear. So, yeah. Let's do this really fast. Want me to drive? I don't mind.
Sure, I'm also about to be out of gas, so. What is that? Is that light and exhaust fan too?
Just feed him when we get back. Or do you think people are gonna want to go somewhere else after?
That's a high possibility.
Okay, I wanted to share my outfit really quick before we went out the door. My hair is looking kind of crazy, but it is what it is. This top, it's like a halter top. I got it from Zara last year, And then these pants are the ones from Julie's Boutique. I haven't worn them yet, but they're like really fun balloon pants. This is such a comfy outfit. They're just really fun. I'm just gonna wear flip-flops, and then I have this purse. This is my purse that I got from Italy. I get a lot of compliments on it, but I just feel like a fun monochromatic brown look, but it adds a little bit of extra something. So I'm gonna go. This bathroom is an absolute disaster, but we're gonna go get mimosas and have a little bit of the hair of the dog on this fine Saturday morning.